Hey guys, it is come on down to yeah.